Discussed. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think this we were discussing right yesterday. Yeah, I think this we discussed. Cancellation type we discussed. Account message you can ignore it. Document parsing procedure we discussed. Uh, okay, this is one of the important field actually, but generally I haven't seen someone using this field. But let me tell you, because this is some, I think I also got this question, I believe, somewhere. See, when you create a customer master, right, and you have assigned that GL in the what do you call that, a company code level. When you create a billing, what is the accounting entry in the billing? Anyone? Accounting entry in billing. What is debited? What is credited?
when we create what which
When we
this thing?
when we create a billing invoice, what is the accounting entry?
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the question. What is the accounting entry?
Mm, trade receivables account debit to customer. It is I guess not
Customer
sure.
account. Customer account is debited. Okay.
Debited and credited.
Yeah, customer account is debited and revenue is credited and tax is credited. Okay. Now, from where that
Yeah.
reconciliation account is coming from? Customer master, right? If I go to customer master, this all you need to remember. Okay, from where this reconciliation account comes. This
Yeah,
all.
reconciliation account we add.
Okay. Let me go to. Sorry, this is
We
92.
add it in company sales data.
Right.
Company
I
data,
go
right?
to company code data. Company. You put your company code. This one. Here all that gone. See, this reconciliation account. So generally, this will be taken while you create a invoice. But for some reason, the company or the business want this reconciliation account not to come. They have some different combination. That time you use this field account determination reconciliation account. Okay. In WOFA it is there. You see, uh, account determination reconciliation account. You see, this is that field. Okay, how it is determining and all, don't worry about that. If someone asks you this question, is it possible to determine my reconciliation account apart from customer master? Is there any possibility? You need to say yes, it is possible. We do have one control in billing document type. From there we can control it. That's it. How it is done, no need to worry. Nobody will ask you.
No, no. Can you repeat, Deepak?
Yeah.
Sorry. Why is
So
this important?
as I said, let me open that open any invoice for which accounting is there. Let me see. Mm, what was the GL there? One, two, this one, right? Some, this is some wrong. Okay, this is some other customer. Okay, so see, this is your GL that comes right when the time of invoicing. This reconciliation account that we maintain in the customer master, right? For some reason, company don't want this reconciliation account to come at the time of invoice. They want some different GL to come. Okay, so then you use this field in the WOFA. Okay, but as I said, generally I have never seen any company who is using this one. But for some reason, if someone asks you, you need to answer. Okay.
It is just to reflect, right? But still,
No, no. The
whatever.
accounting itself will get changed now. If you do it, it will be
Okay.
changing. Okay.
So it will record in this account,
This
accounting
GL,
and
yeah, a different
capital.
GL basically, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay, okay.
So the first question will be from where the reconciliation. What is the what they'll ask you like this? What is the what you call purpose of reconciliation account in customer master? So what is the answer? You need to tell reconciliation account is required or it comes into picture when you create a billing and accounting is entries are generated. That time that reconciliation account comes into picture. Now they will say, is it possible to determine a different reconciliation account? What is not maintained in customer master? Is it possible? Then yeah, it is possible. Okay, I remember some in some of my interview someone asked me this. I don't remember what I answered that time, but yeah, it is possible. Okay, from here you can control that. Just this much it is enough. How we control and what are all data, what are all parameter, what are the prerequisite. No need to worry about all those things. Okay. Now this you can ignore. Split criteria. Do we have that split criteria here? Mm, no, it's not here. Okay. Now see, as I said, uh, when you can merge your multiple order into one delivery, right? As I said, let's say same customer, let's say Vishal is creating, Vishal is the end customer for Tata Steel, and Vishal has placed three order. Let's say today, yesterday, and tomorrow also he is going to place an order. Okay, everything is same. The Vishal and company agreed, okay, for all these three order, I'll pay you on 20 of April, anything, okay, any date. Basically, every term and condition is same. The only difference is material. Or let's say same material. Let's not talk about the different material. Let's say same material. Today some requirement came, Vishal placed the order to Tata Steel, boss, I need 10 pieces. Fine. Tomorrow again some requirement came to Vishal. Let's say Vishal is running a shop. Now Vishal thought, okay, maybe the 10 pieces will be short actually, I need some extra. Then tomorrow again Vishal will call to Tata Steel, will say, boss, I need 20 more pieces. Day after tomorrow again he required some more, then again he ordered few pieces. Same material, everything is same. So those kind of order I said we can combine it to one delivery. To save time, to save money, and to be efficient, we can combine it. Okay. But when you combine those order into single delivery, this combination of document happen at two places. First, you can combine your multiple order into single delivery. Correct? Another combination will happen when you create a billing. You can combine your multiple delivery into single billing also. Okay. So these two places, this combination could happen. Now, whenever you are doing this combination, system will check few things. Whether those parameters are identical or not. If it is not, system will not allow. Let's say today Vishal placed the order and he asked to deliver the goods at let's say Pune Chinchwad, okay, some location. Tomorrow also Vishal placed the same order, same every term and condition is same, but he insisted deliver me in Mumbai. Okay. Now think from the company perspective. Is it possible to merge these two order? No, right? Because the delivery address is different. How can they merge it? Or let's say shipping point is different. One is something, let's say it's fridge that will be loaded at some different place. Then there is another thing, let's say what do you call a home theater, big home theater that will be loaded at some different place. So SAP gives, I mean SAP has given that recommendation that if these five parameters are not same, you cannot merge it to into single delivery. If anything is different, it will split. Okay. Now think from, let's go a level down actually. Let's make it more complicated. Let's try to understand. As I said, multiple order into single delivery, correct? There could be one more case. Let's say Vishal has ordered Today itself he ordered two different material. Okay, these two different material are being loaded from the two different shipping point. As I said, let's say fridge and a home theater. He has placed the same order. VA01, you entered both the material. But since shipping point is different for both the line item, where we see the shipping point in sales order? Anyone? Where I can see that
in shipping item level.
there is so much echo Lucas from your side. Okay, let me guide me where I can find that shipping point. Let me open this order. Where I can find it? Tell me. Anyone?
At item level,
Okay. How can I go to item level?
double click on item.
Okay. Now,
Here shipping.
great. So yeah, here I can see the shipping point. Okay. Now let's try to. I don't know whether it will be possible or not. Let's see if it is possible. I'll show you. Okay. It's one order. Let's try to add one more line. I don't know whether it will allow or not, but let's see. Let's say one. It will not allow. I want to make it a different shipping point so that I can show you. ZSPT. It cannot have a different, I think. Okay, let's do one thing. We can do one thing. Wait. There are some other parameters also, right? Based on this, it will change. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's keep it fine. Let me change to. I don't know whether it will allow to create delivery. Let's see first.
I think TG12 is the best one. Take T12 and its shipping point is 101 now. There.
But that will not work, no, because that plant is not extended to the sales area, no, the sales area.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try to deliver here. Let's make it 20 5748. Check the log. 20 का कंफर्मेशन नहीं है. ओके, लेट्स गो टू VA01 again. This is not confirmed. Okay. Wait. Let's try to make it. I'm trying to basically show you how this delivery split look like and what kind of error you will get there. I'm just trying to do that actually. Now again only one line item coming. Okay, let's do one thing. I don't want to save. VA02 only 5748. I will delete this file. Let's add this only. Okay, since we have to anyway just understand how this delivery splitting works. Okay, what I said, ship to party should be same, right? Then only it will deliver. Let's try, or let's change the Incoterm maybe. Okay, this will be easy. Okay, let's change the Incoterm. You go to item, you go to billing. The first line item has the Incoterm CIP, correct? Let's go to next item 20. Let's make it something else. The Incoterm is something, as I said, it is something which will be helping you in determining the freight. Okay. There are some internal configuration or routine works for that calculation. Okay, now see, for 20, what is my Incoterm? CFR. For line item 10, what is my Incoterm? CIP, correct? Let's save it. Okay, for 20 that plant is not determined. That PTT. Let's go back. Net value. Okay. Now let's save it. Now see, let's not save it. Let me go to order first. So what I have done, I have created an order. Customer is same, delivery is same, delivery date is same, material is also same. Okay, everything is same. You see everything. The only thing what I changed the Incoterm. For first line item, the Incoterm is different. For second line item, Incoterm is different. So what SAP says, if Incoterm is different, it will split the deliveries, correct? This is one of the criteria to delivery for delivery splitting. Now I cannot merge these two line item into single. You see, when I'm trying to create a delivery for the sales order, it is only copying one item, you see, and it says check the note. When you click on that note, because obviously when you are creating, you know that okay, there is two line item. When you create, you saw only okay, why only when it has came. So then you say okay, check the note. You go to the notes. What it says, you see. Someone read it. Anyone?
Delivery split due to plant splitting header data.
Right. And what is this CIP CFR? These are where these were Incoterms, right? In the sales order.
Yeah.
So see why system is not allowing, because Incoterms are different. Now let's do one thing. Let's not save it now. Let's go back again to order. Now let's make it again same. Okay. Whatever we have for this one, let's make it same. CIP. Okay. I'll copy this. Let's go to 20. CIP. Okay. Now what I did, I made Incoterm same for 10 also, 20 also. Now let's save it. Now let's try to create delivery. You see the difference now? It copied both the line item. Why? Because every criteria is meeting. What are those criteria? My ship to party is same, my shipping point is same, Incoterm is also same, delivery date is also same, route is also same. Okay. Now let's do one more thing here. This is one of the criteria I shown you, right? Let's try to play around with the delivery date. Let's say first material is supposed to deliver on 20. Let's say second material we will try to deliver on 25. Okay. Now what I am doing, everything is same, but the delivery date I have changed it. One line item, the first line item is supposed to be delivered on 20. The second line item is supposed to be delivered on 25th. Now again you see, it's even though it's the same order, same quantity, everything looks same, but since the delivery dates are different, it will still not be allowed to merge. Let's try to see. You see, again it is giving me some message that check the log note. This is your log. Okay. This is your some incomplete incompletion what you have in the sales order, similar kind of thing, and this is your error log. You click here. You see no schedule line. Okay, let's make it 25 first in VL01 and instead of 20 let's make it 25, because when you give 20, obviously 25 is out of 20, right? 25 is future date, so obviously it is not considering. So let's make it 26 to be safer side, so that everything is covered. It is allowing. Okay, understood. See now why it is allowing, because you are creating a delivery for 26th. Let's see, selection date 26th. Okay, generally what will happen when you have an order, let's see, let's go to order. When this line item is supposed to be delivered on 20, that means on 20th or before 20th, you have to create the deliveries also, right? You will not wait till 26th or 27 or some date, right? If delivery is supposed to be delivered, this material is supposed to be delivered on 20th, obviously the delivery document has to be created prior to that only, right? You cannot go beyond that. But for some reason, let's say the customer also agreed, okay, fine, even though I have ordered the order you like this, okay, this material to be delivered on 20 and this material to be delivered on 25th, but it's fine, you give me both the items at once, that's fine. Then you can create the delivery on 26th. Then what will happen, it both it will combine. Okay, but if you take 20 before 25th, if you take any date, let's say BL01 and let's say 24, if you take, automatically the 25 date will be ignored and the first line item, why it is taking 25th would given that, right? You see, there are some, as I said, there are, when you do the scheduling delivery, there are a lot of other parameters: loading, pick pack time, transportation planning time. All those different parameters also play around actually. Okay, so maybe some other parameters are also maintained, because of that this is happening. Let's say when I took 23, it only took one. So what is happening here? My order is one only, but I have multiple line items. Okay, now let's do one thing. This is one example of splitting, right? One sales order, but it has multiple line. Then also splitting will be considering if your line items are not matching, if one of these five parameters are not matching for both the line items, it will split, correct? Now, what is the another way of splitting? There could be two different order itself, right? And then you are trying to combine into one delivery. That is also one scenario, right? Any confusion in this one? One order splitting into multiple delivery and multiple order, and then it's a multiple delivery. Both are different. Clear?
Yeah, Deepak.
Okay. Now let's try to see that one. Let's try to create two sales order. Okay. Let's not save it. VA02. Let's first delete the second line item to avoid the confusion. Okay, we'll keep only one line item. Let's save it. Let's make it aside. What I will do, I will create another order now with the same data. Everything I'll keep same. VA01. I'll take everything same, the same customer. 20 only. Payment 02. CIP. CIP. Let's say one only here. Sorry. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create a copy of this order 5748. Okay. Because this is one of the good interview question. Okay, they will ask you, can you tell me the split criteria for delivery? Then you need to tell you need to tell these 5 points. Ship to party should be same, shipping point should be same, Incoterms should be same, delivery date and route. If it's a one order, then system will check for line item wise. If it's a multiple order, system will check both the orders or how many orders you want to combine, 2, 3, 4, and then it will go for line item also. It's not okay only it will check header level. It will check everything. Let's say there are two order and each contains 3 line item. System will check all those 6 line items. Okay, it's not only that thing. But as of now, let's take simple example. Let's create one line item only, and let's see how it works. There is another parameter before we are doing this delivery thing, no combining. There is, I think, one more parameter we'll discuss. We'll see first. We'll see how it goes. Okay, document is complete. Let's save it. Let's save it. So my first order is 5748. Then another is 5749. Okay. Now see how you will merge it. You go to VL01 and you give the first order. You can give any order. first or second, anything you give, any one order you need to give first. You give it, you press enter. That line item came, right? 5748 line item has came. Now what you do, you go to outbound delivery, then you click on deliver sales order. Now you put the another order again. Okay, this is also something they will ask you sometime. How you combine the deliveries? You have two different order, how you will create it? They'll say when you go to VL01, you only get a one field to enter the sales order, where you will enter the second order. Okay, they will try to test you unless until you do all these things with your hand, you will not remember that day. Okay, so what is the process? First you take any sales order, that sales order data will be copied, then you go to outbound delivery, deliver sales order, and then you give the second sales order. The first sales order was 5748, which I entered in the VL01. I am entering 5749 this time. I'll press OK. It says delivery cannot be created. Okay, let's see log. Okay, let's see what is log. Delivery is header data partner function. Okay, something we have changed. Okay, let's see. Some address we have changed, it says. Okay, what it is saying, delivery splitting is happening or we are not able to combine because of header partner function. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's open both the order side by side. What is change? VA03. Let's open the first order. These all kind of errors you will get in the real world also. Okay, this user will call you, I am not able to merge it, can you help me? So this is how you solve it. You take the both the order. Okay, you get some idea. When you create it, you will get that error why it is coming. Then you for header partner. Any difference you see? Anyone? Look closely. There is, yeah.
Yeah, in the street
Right.
sell.
It's different. You see, even though partner is same, everything is same, but that street is different. So you cannot deliver since street could be anywhere, right? Street could be 2 kilometers apart. Street could be 100 kilometers apart also, right? So how SAP will know? So SAP simply say, okay, if street are different, I will not deliver at the same place. Okay. So see, this is one of the parameter. Is it say right? Ship to party. So first, not only ship to, when it said ship to party, it's not only ship to party number, ship to party address as well. Okay. Now, since this is changed, it is not allowing you. So let's do one thing. Will not use this 5748 because anyway, what will happen now? If I change it again, no, if I make it same, then also it will not work because now SAP will like SAP sets a flag somewhere. No, you have changed something. Now I cannot allow you even if you make it similar. Okay, SAP doesn't check manually. Okay, street 10 a.m. Okay, street 10 a.m. Okay, it's same. No, SAP doesn't work like that. If you have changed it, SAP marks that flag that someone has changed the shipping address. That's it. Now I will not allow even if you make it same. So what we have to do again? We have to create one more order. That's fine. Let's create one more order. The last class I think I was saying how to change that address and then I forgot actually, but that's fine. That's no problem. Let's create one more order. So now my first order is 5749. I am creating another order. Payment term 002. Yeah, 02. Then CIP. For differentiation, what we will do here? We have, I think, how many pieces we have here? We have one piece. So here we will make some two pieces. Just for your understanding, I'll make it two. Okay, freight is determined. Fine. I'll go to shipping. I'll put my plant. value. Price is something which doesn't impact because price could be different, right? So that's fine. Price will not impact anywhere. Let's say incompletion is fine. Let's save it. Now 5749 and 5750. Okay. Now let's try to create a delivery VL01N. Let's say 5750 only. Fine. Press enter. See that two quantity came. Now I want to include this order into same delivery. What I will do, I will go to outbound delivery, deliver sales order 5749. You press OK. You see that one piece is now coming here. You see it? Any confusion so far how we are combining it? Anyone?
No, Deepak.
Okay. Now let's save it. I'll show you how the document flow will look like. Okay, I want to show you that. So let's save it now. Understood? If any of these parameters are changing, you will not be able to merge, right? We have seen the ship to party and Incoterm we have seen. There could be delivery date and there could be route also. Okay, now let's stop here only with this one. Let's try to save it. You can play around with this whole thing. Okay, these 5 parameters you can play around. If this is changed, that how what will happen, if that is changed, what will happen. Now see there is one delivery created 5331. Okay, now let's open that delivery. So far whatever we have created one order, one delivery, correct? Till now. Today we have created one delivery with taking a reference of 2 sales orders, correct? Now let's click on document flow, how it looks like. You see my both orders are appearing there. Understood? Any confusion so far? Anyone?
No, Deepak, no confusion.
Okay, then you need to tell no. See, when I'm teaching, I don't know whether you people are understanding or not. So please answer. Okay, when I'm asking, please answer. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So as I said, delivery. I mean the combination happened at two places. One, you combine multiple order into single delivery, or multiple line item into single delivery. Then second combination or splitting criteria will happen at the time of billing. There could be multiple delivery merging into single billing. That could also be one of the case. Now the splitting criteria will be different. You see now you are when you are creating a billing, that time system is not bothering about ship to party. What it is bothering about? Payer, who will pay the money, right? Because the billing is all about payment, right? Now money talks. In delivery, what was the main partner? Ship to party, where I have to deliver. What is the location of ship to party? Who will pay? As I said, when the trucks leaves the company, he is not bothered who will pay the money. What he is bothered about? Where to deliver. That's it. He just asks you the location where I have to deliver. Okay, this location, fine. He'll go, he'll unload, he'll come. He's not bothered about the payment, who is the customer, who is the sold to, who is the payer. No, he's not bothered about that. What is the payment term these people agreed? No. The delivery person only job was to deliver the goods. So for delivery, what is the main business partner? It's a ship to party. For billing, what is the main partner? It's a payer. So system checks the payer. Now what it will check? The billing date. It will check the payment term, whether for both the, let's say Vishal created today and tomorrow 2 orders, and Vishal agreed, and Vishal and company agreed both. I mean both agreed. Okay, on 29th of April they will pay the Vishal will pay the money. So payment term is same, right? Then fine, we can combine these two billing. Okay, you can do one thing after the class. Let's not waste time here. Like you can create 2 orders, separate order like this. You create 2 different deliveries. Okay, here we have created one delivery. You create 2 different deliveries, and you can do like this. You go to VF01 and you can put both the deliveries. How many deliveries? Not both. I mean I said multiple deliveries you can enter here. Okay, and then you execute. It will merge it. If it is not merging, some error you will get. Why it is not merging? Okay, you try this one at your home after the class. I can show you also, but it will just waste our time. So let's not waste time there. Okay, and how you merge it, as I said, it will sometimes this people will ask you for billing. At the same VF01 screen, you have that option to enter the multiple deliveries here directly. But while creating delivery in VL01 screen, you only get one sales order number to be entered. So what you do, you go to VL01 first, you enter the first order or any order number first, then you go inside, and then you go to the outbound delivery, then you keep on adding the different sales order to merge it. Clear? And okay, now I think this is that field which helps. Let's see. I just now see. Apart from these five parameters, right? Let's say Vishal is a customer, everything is same. But let's say Vishal itself is not agreeing that no, never combine my order. I have given a separate order on 10th of April. I have given a separate order of 11th of April. 11th of April. Never combine my order. Deliver it separately. Even if the transportation cost is more, I will pay you. That's fine. But never combine it. So now this could be a case, right? In the real world case, that customer may ask you never combine my deliveries. So in customer master also we have that field actually, that checkbox, order combination, where you can find it. Since in our case it was already combined, this checkbox was there, means Vishal has agreed to combine my orders into single delivery. That's why system has not checked that one. System allowed it. Where it is, let you can go to your order. You can go to your customer master. This we have discussed, I think earlier also when we must have discussed this customer master. Now let me show you again. This is something related to shipping, right? This, when I say delivery, means something related to shipping. So where you will find it, you go to your sales area data, you go to sales tab, then you go to shipping. You see this combination. This is why even if I created it, allowed me. If everything is same, let's say all these parameters are fulfilling, everything is same. But if the checkbox is not checked in, it is not checked, system will not allow you to create the multiple order into single delivery. It will throw some error. That order combination is not checked in, or some error you will get. Okay, you can try this also. You can create two same delivery. You no not create, first you don't create, first you remove this checkbox, then you create two separate order. You try to create that delivery. You keep everything same, it will not allow. Okay, so this is one of the prerequisite actually. These all things we call it in SAP term is a prerequisite. Okay, this is also sometimes this interview may ask you, I have created two different order, everything is same. The order, quantity, payment term, Incoterm, everything is same, but still I am not able to combine it. What could be the reason? Then you need to tell, maybe in the customer master that order combination checkbox is not checked in. That's why you are not able to combine it. And as I said, anyway when you are doing in an SAP, you will get some error. Some information SAP will give you why it is not happening. Okay, but as I said, in interview you will not have the SAP, you will not have the transaction. You can run that T code and then you can answer. You have to remember and you have to analyze what could be the reason, what could be the reason. That's how this interviewer will put you pressure. But as a fresher, this kind of question I don't believe anybody will ask you. But if you know, it's good. Okay, you can play around with this. Very small thing. Since everything is in place, we can create the multiple. How many orders? How many? Any number of order you can create. You can play around with this multiple order delivery thing and order combination and this splitting criteria of billing. Okay, you can change the payment term. Here we have the payment term in the sales order, right? Where is the payment term? Here's the payment term, right? You can create two different order. You put different payment term. Then you create delivery. Payment term will not restrict you to create delivery. It will allow, because you see the payment term is not a delivery split criteria. When it will split, you can create single delivery. But when you will try to create billing, it will throw you error. Okay. So as of now, just create single line item and then you create and three order and then you combine into multiple delivery, a single delivery, then one thing you can do, you can create 3 order, you create separate delivery, then you try to bill it in a single VF01. Okay, this you can play around. Now, yeah, this is also one of the interview question. There are few things system do actually when you do the PGI, right? When I click on PGI, system system reduce the stocks also, system updates the document flow, right? Like when we created the delivery, we are able to see that document flow, right? That okay, delivery is created, right? When you do the PGI also, that document comes here, right? PGI document, something comes here, right? So that means when you do the PGI, system first reduce the stock, then system updates the document flow. So basically there are these 6 activity system performs in the background. Okay, but even if you don't remember 6, that's fine. At least few you should remember. First thing, anyway, if you are doing PGI, some stock will reduce. So this is easy to remember. Now what is the next thing? The next thing, sorry, the accounting document, that you go to PGI document and then you go to document info and then you click on that I button to see the PGI accounting, right? So that is easy. That is also very easy to remember. Also, when you click PGI, the document flow, it will appear now that the PGI has been done. Okay, so at least these 4 you should remember. This 4 is very easy to remember actually. And also, if the fifth one is also very easy. When you do the PGI, what is the next thing that you will do? When you created order, you created delivery, you did the PGI. Then what is the next step for that process? Anyone? To complete that sales order or to complete that sales cycle, what is the next step after PGI?
Billing.
Billing. So what happens when you do the PGI, that delivery is due for billing now, correct? So system also updates the billing due list. So this is also very easy to remember, right? These all 5 you should remember at least. When someone asks you what happens when you do the PGI, so you should tell at least these 5. This LIS is anyway common. It is common. It updates the LIS. It updates the LIS. You can add anywhere. That's fine. Okay. But at least you see these all 5 we have seen also. Also, it's like the credit management also. As I said, credit management could work at the sales order level, at the time of delivery creation, and at the time of PGI. That's it. Once the PGI is done, then you don't have any control in credit management. If PGI is done, it's done. Okay. So these all things you need to remember if someone asks you what system performs when you do the PGI in the background. So this is how. If you answer in jumbled way, that's fine. Okay, no need to answer in sequence, but you need to remember these 5. Okay, similarly when you do the billing, what happens? Some accounting entry will generate, correct? Also, I'll tell you first the easiest one. Accounting entries are generated, right, when you do the billing, because unless you create the accounting entry for the billing, payment related stuff will not work, right? So accounting entry has to be generated first. It will update some document flow. Also, when you do the billing, even though after PGI there is no control in the credit management, but some data it updates when you do the billing, because now what will happen, it will some sort of like due, right? Let's say as I said, let's say 100 rupees of billing has happened, but the payment has not came yet. So that is something still in credit only, right? I have not received the payment. So when you do the billing, this credit management is also updated. Okay. LIS, as I said, it's anyway common. What is LIS? Logistic Information System, SAP standard some sort of reporting tool. That also, if you remember, that's fine. Even if you don't remember, that's fine. So few are very easy again. You see, accounting entry anyway generates. Document flow will be updated. Then only you see that the billing document in the document flow, right? It updates the credit management. So at least these 3 you should remember. Now it also generates cost center document. It also generates the profitability analysis document. Even if you don't remember, that's fine. No one will ask you that much, at least at the fresher level. Okay, so at least these 3 or 4 you need to tell. This 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Any confusion so far? Anyone? Okay, I'll take this as a no. Okay, I think this also we have already covered, but let me say it again. Let us revise it again. When you create a sales order, right, you go to VA01, you put your document type, you put your sales area, then you put your customer master data, sales customer, right? To whom you're going to sell. Then system checks a lot of things also in the back end. Let's say for Vishal, there is always the same transporter who is delivering the goods to Vishal. Okay. From where that partner, that is also a partner only, right? Even if it's a transporter, it's a partner to the company, right? Where we maintain in the BP itself, we maintain it. So as soon as I enter the customer master, system will check everything. Is there any logistic partner or transporter agent assigned? Or let's say Vishal is a customer. You must have seen whenever you go to some shopping mall, you buy something, you select some cloth and all. Then some agent will come and some salesperson will come and they will put some number in that sticker or something, and then they'll say now go to billing, right? You must have seen this one, right? What is that process actually? They are marking themselves as a sales employee for that sales that I have helped this person. So they are trying to get the credit. So similarly, in SAP also, for some customer, the sales employees will be fixed. That this customer has been bought by this sales employee, and once the billing is done, company also pays some extra money to those sales employees. Okay, you have bought Vishal, and Vishal is buying a lot of goods for our company, so we are getting benefited. So let's see, you also get some money. So all this where we maintain. We maintain in Vishal's customer code only. Customer master itself we maintain. So as soon as I enter Vishal customer code in sales order, system first determines all those partner functions. Okay, let me show you. This is my sales order, right? If I go to header, if I go to partner, from I entered only, as I said, I only entered the sold to party. These all four automatically came, right? From where it came? These all came from my customer master only. Let me see if I can add one more partner function here. Let's see SH. I don't know whether it will allow or not. But let's see. Okay, it is allowing. Let's add one more partner function. Let's say sales employee. I don't know. Great. So now what I have maintained a sales employee 26 to this customer. This is our customer, right? 92. Let's save it now. Okay, great. It got saved. Now see, earlier there was only 4 partner functions in the customer master. That's why in your sales order only 4 came. Now let's create another sales order. Let's see. This is 92, right? Sorry, sold to party, no. 35 you have to enter. That's fine. Let's go to header now. You see, this automatically came, right? That's what we maintained in the customer master, right? Signed BP. From where it came? It came from customer master. So what system is doing? As soon as I'm entering this sold to party, sorry, the sales order. Where is sales order actually? Here, you know. Yeah. See, as soon as I entered the sold to party, system determined all those partner related to this customer. So that's what SAP does actually. So this is what SAP does in partner determination. Now, second thing, this has to be remembered in sequence actually. This you cannot jumble. Okay, here you can jumble it, that's fine. It will work. But here you cannot jumble. You need to remember in sequence only. First, partner determination. Then Listing, as I said, let's say for some customer, let's say I'll tell you the real example where this listing exclusion work. Okay, first tell me what is listing and exclusion. I told you earlier also. What is listing? Anything? Anyone remember anything regarding to listing and exclusion? I think we discussed already long back. What is the use of listing and exclusion?
Listing means material is allowed for sale order, and exclusion means material is blocked for sale order.
Yeah, partially correct. But yeah, it's good that you remember something. Not for sales order actually. Okay, it is for customer.
Okay.
Okay, who answered this? Lokesh, sir. Kalpesh, who answered this one?
Kalpesh.
Okay, yeah.
Kalpesh,
So see,
Kalpesh.
Kalpesh, how it works actually. For sales order, this is nothing to be allowed or not allowed, right? It is something for customer, it has to be allowed or not, right? It's a customer specific thing, right? Let's say
Okay.
for some country, what happens, a system or for some reason, what will happen, some region, alcohol is not allowed, right? Like in Gujarat, the alcohol is not allowed. Okay, and
Okay.
so let's say assume that some company who is running alcohol business in India. Now, what they have to do, they have to somehow exclude that one, okay, right? That whenever that customer, any customer code who is belonging to Gujarat, he should not be allowed to buy alcohol, correct? This is a very real example, right? Because Gujarat is a dry state, they cannot buy alcohol. So, what SAP does actually, how SAP you can handle this one via this listing and exclusion only. So, listing means only those material customer can have. Let's say there is a customer code for Kalpesh, okay, and I entered only 3 items in the listing. Then Kalpesh can only order those 3. If Kalpesh is trying for any fourth metal master, fourth metal, any fourth metal, it will not allow. It will say that listing is not allowed. Maybe tomorrow we'll see this listing exclusion, okay? And exclusion means, let's say, as I said, for Gujarat, I don't want these people to buy alcohol material. Apart from that, anything is fine. They let them buy Pepsi, Coca Cola, cloth, fan, TV, anything. Let it fine. But I want to exclude them for buying alcohol. So you will maintain some exclusion. Then whenever that customer code is belonging to Gujarat region, they should be excluded from buying the alcohol, right? So when it will come, first you need to see what is the customer, then only that listing exclusion will come, right? Because I said this listing exclusion works on customer level, not on the sales order level, right? So first is partner, then whether that customer is there any some certain rule or some certain listing exclusion maintained for that customer, that it will check. Then it will check the material determination. As I said, sometimes the same customer buys same goods every month, right? They also have some sort of service, they have some sort of hospital business they are into. They always buy some gloves or some consumable item every month. Then you don't need to enter all those 10, 20, 50 item again and again. So you can maintain some material determination. Whenever I enter that partner, system will check some listing. If it is not there, system will go for material determination. If I have maintained that, I think this we have seen already, this determination. As soon as you enter the customer code, system will copy all those 20 or 50 items, whatever we have maintained in the determination. Now, then system will check whether any free goods is allowed or not. I've given you example, right? Let's say for out of 10 good, 2 good has to be freed. When it will come? Unless until you enter the metal, then only that free good will come into picture, right? Before metal, how can you know that? So this is why the sequencing is very important here. First partner determination, then listing, then material determination, then free goods, then comes the delivery scheduling. Whether that material is available or not, all these things will happen. Availability check. These all are same only. Delivery, see this delivery scheduling and availability both looks very similar, but it is very different. But as of now, you can just see, even if you merge it and say the delivery or availability, that's fine. Okay. For you people, nobody will ask you. If you remember this 6 or 7 step also, it's more than enough for you people. Okay. Then comes the pricing. What at what price you are selling. Now system will check whether that credit management has exceeded or not. Okay, then system checks this tax determination, that output, and let's say the stock was not there, and when you save it, right? This is the last step actually. When you save it, Even this is also one of the last step actually. So when you save, then only you decide whether, let's say my stock is not there. Now whether I want to inform the production team or not, this is the last step, right? I have not saved it. Let's say I'm into VA01 only. Let's say I'm here only. I have entered some material, but I have not saved it. So why I will inform? Unless until I click on save, then only that information will pass, right? Because let's say I am doing something, I have entered multiple things, but I have not saved it. I just came out. Let's say I entered everything and then I came out. So I have not saved my sales order, right? So sending the information to the production team whether I require this material or not, that will be that will happen at the last only once you save it. Clear? So this is the activity system performs. So these three also you need to remember. As I said, this is, and at least this is very easy to remember, these few things, and this is also very easy. Even if you don't remember, as I said, just close your eyes and think what you do when you create a sales order. First you put the customer, then what you put to something, partner determination will come. Then as I said, partner comes, then is there any rule regulation for that customer, whether he should only be allowed this material, he should not be allowed to buy this material, then listing will come. Then material determination. Then material comes, then there could be free good. Then pricing. All these things you should remember, okay? And okay. Till now we have used this T code. What is the T code for delivery creation we have used so far? Anyone? T code for delivery creation.
VL01.
Right. But there is another T code also, VL10A or VL10C. Okay. You can use all these also. That is fine. Sometimes this is being asked. There is another T code. Then you need to say, yeah, there is some other T code also to combine the deliveries. Okay. So basically, you will end up entering the same thing. You see, shipping point and the delivery creation date. Okay. And if you execute it, what system will do? System will try to find out all the order which are pending, or if you have the order number handy, you can go to order tab and then you can enter multiple order here also. Okay, like we in the previous example when we were merging multiple sales order into single one, right? So you can do here, you can enter multiple orders here for itself. Okay, if you go to VL01, then you have to go with that outbound delivery and deliver method. But if you want to do everything at once, you can use this VL10B or 10C, whatever it is there, that also you can use. Okay, so this is not just a different T code to create your outbound delivery. Okay, let's stop here only. We'll continue from tomorrow here. Okay, any confusion so far?